One of the things I love most about the scene of Jesus and the woman at the well is that when we dig into it, we really learn so much about what Jesus is like. Pastor Jim unpacked this really well in his talk, but as a refresher, here are some things to note. First, Jesus went through Samaria. No one needed to go through Samaria. In fact, most people actually went out of their way to avoid it. And Jesus went where others wouldn't and interacted with people others hated. Next, Jesus didn't follow social rules that classified people as other. Because she was a woman, and especially because she was a Samaritan, Jesus should have ignored her. Instead, he dove into a rich conversation with her and changed her life. He simply saw her as an image bearer of God, not as the labels with which other humans classified her as. We see Jesus unhurried. Now, as he is God, it is totally possible he knew this woman would be there before she even knew that she was going. But when they met, Jesus didn't just grab a drink and run. He stayed and talked and listened. And we see this over and over in Scripture, an unhurried Jesus who always has time for people. We catch a glimpse of this in his interaction with the bleeding woman in Matthew's biography of Jesus' life, in the way he interacts with children in Mark's biography, and in countless other unplanned interactions. He always has time for the people who seek him. And lastly, we see Jesus speaking truth and grace to the woman, not judgment and shaming, not blind affirmation and ignorance. He showed her with the way he treated her that he saw her. He saw her value, he saw her personhood, and when he acknowledged that he saw her sin, it had already been solidified that he loved her. At times, I've seen the world's image of Jesus become so warped with who he really is. We often see a tall, light-skinned, blue-eyed, quiet man, but he was actually a short, dark man who loved to meet new people and was often accused of being a glutton because he enjoyed a good feast. As you explore Christianity, our prayer is that you'll get an accurate picture of God straight from his words in Scripture, with your own interactions with him in prayer, and through interactions from others seeking him fervently. And if you're a Christian, this is the picture of Christ that we model ourselves after. It's a humble, gentle, honest, and loving posture towards other people and ourselves. The Christian life is a life that is unhurried, makes time for people, and moves towards the overlooked and marginalized, not away. This week, let's make a point to start your workday, waking hours, or family time with a simple prayer of just, show me how to be like you to the people you place in front of me. Whatever your next step is, I pray that you would see the accurate and truly stunning picture of who God truly is in your week.